Lava seek. All right. Right then. Lava beyond seek. Hey. You're not getting through me.
Gotta try something else.
Lava beyond.
What? And what does the flame reveal?
Hey.
We've got a good shot with this.
That didn't work. Need to try something else. That didn't work.
You're not getting.
That didn't work. Need to try something else. Leave it to me.
Hey. All right then. Ligna!
What?
Hey. Love.
Leave it to me! Die!
Rift Ligna. Rift Ligna. Lavaru Beyond Seek. Not getting committed.
Francis! Francis!
Don't even slow it down! What?
Need something?
Hey.
I can do that.
Lavaru Beyond Seek.
That's it! Don't even slow it down!
Hey. Not
That's it!
leave it to me. Lava will be on seek! Hey. Hey.
That's it!
Lavaru beyond seek!
Grab this!
Lavaru beyond seek! Hey.
Yes?
Hey.
I'll stay out of sight.
Something over there. Thing over there. Yeah!
Not. Lavaru beyond seek!
Lavaru be.
Pay attention!
All right then.
On the hunt.
A simple test. That's settled.
Lavaru beyond seek! Lavaru beyond seek! Not getting through me. Lavaru beyond seek! Lavaru beyond seek!
Leave it!
Ready, Watcher.
Hey.
I can do that.
Lava.
Die!
Not getting through. Not getting through me. Lava will be on seek! Watch it with that.
Dead on!
Hi? Hey.
This!
Hey. Hey.
I'll take a look.
Leave it to me! You're not getting... That's it! All right, then.
Sure.
Hey. Lava will be on seek! All right, then. You're not getting through me.
Bro, what the fuck? Alright. This vampire at the center of this massive Ardra structure beneath the long shadow of the Titan's curled fingers sits what appears to be a man. Unlike the slavering, animalistic creatures you have encountered on this floor, this man is regally composed, lounging upon a crooked stone throne, yet his gaze is piercing, feverishly quality. He watches you intently as you approach. What are you then? One of theirs? Strange that you survived the planning stages. He speaks in a fluid Egwithian, you note, though his voice is taut with strain. It must have been hard for them, those beggars, those cowards. But you won't go any further, no. You can go right on back to them, your masters. Let them feast on you instead. And of course, you got a few different options. You say, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't mean you any harm. I merely seek information about the master below. I think you've been below here far too long. Or attack. I go where I like. Alright, so the last one, of course, is just belligerent. I mean, that's kind of funny and cool, but not right now. I don't know what you're talking about. Sounds okay. The second one is, I don't mean any harm. That's too pacifistic to me. So it's 1 or 3. 3 sounds... Actually, I like it. You've been down here too long. In other words, you're going crazy. Let's go. The man startled. He gives a short laugh. You understand. Look here. Even the foreigners speak our tongue now. Truly, we are immortal people. He laughs again. But that only makes it all the more clear, you see. You must be with them. How have they kept you so whole? You are remarkably well preserved. His eyes narrow. Attempt to pass, and you will be screaming back into the void. Puppet. How dare he calls me that. Alright, so we got a whole bunch of options now. Of course, we can start off with an attack. You won't stop me here. It's fine. If you're talking about the creatures in this old rooms, I've already dealt with them. It's fair. Who are you? That's my wife. You're Egwithian. How is it you're still alive? I'm searching for your master below. I need to reach the lower floors. Fine, I'll be on my way. So I'm going to go with you're Egwithian. How is it you're still alive? Let's go with that one. Yeah, I'm working on it. Oh, no. We do not share information with your enemies. Go and ask others. See if they recall. If they remember who it was that sustained you all up. No. Oh, no. We do not share information with our enemies. Go and ask the others. See if they recall. If they remember who it was that sustained us all these years. If you're talking about the creatures in those old rooms, I've already dealt with them. Ha! Good! Very good. Touch his hand on the mouth, blah, blah. Yes, it's all mine now. No more of their screaming. No more pointless demonstrations of power. Go on then. Go barreling down into deep if you like. If the beetles don't make a quick end of you. Beetles? Varash's little devils. They're caused this whole mess? What? You can kill one easily enough, but there's a great swarm of them chewing through the Ardra. My Ardra. There's only the arm now. In any case, they'll tear you apart just as easily as the crystals. He pauses more easily. I had more questions first. Yes. I said you have some... I said you could have some answers. What is it? Who are you? Did you not want a name? I forgot those ages ago. Who's going to call me anything down here? There's me. Now there's just you. That's all that matters. Wow. I was entrusted with the test we performed. Here. The foremost. He taps his temple. Mind of the age. None could rival me for arcane power save the odd Noah himself. He pauses. Then perhaps some of his advisors. What was this place? Oh, many things. Our home once, and before that, a place of great deeds. He chuckles. Those foul chambers in there were once the site of incredible discoveries. We were given the bulk of this floor. There was construction at all hours, of course. He gestures towards the other arm. For all of our work was, of course, for our purposes. Think on it. A dozen sculptors carefully crafting a fingernail. Wow, that's a lot. Souls flung from their shells on floors above and below, all the while Idros fused over a cuticle. What kind of experience were you doing? Why, we were preoccupied with matters of the soul. All of us were, because of Adnawa it was. But here we toiled to find the dividing line between life and death and crack it wide open. We were attempting to find a means of binding souls to the mortal vessels, preventing them from crossing the shroud. I say attempting, we found it, of course, a dozen minds set to purpose. How could we not? The things we learned. What a glorious time. We could determine the precise manner in which a soul would crack and shatter. We could carefully place a fragment from one into another. He smiles at the memory. While our fellows wasted their efforts on phenomenon like blights, we delved right into the heart of the matter. There were certain gaps in our knowledge, of course. I was perhaps enthusiastic in my pursuits. I thought that if anyone could attempt a more personal approach to the test, it should be me. And no doubt of certainty, it would make the imbibing of poison a pleasant experience. Death is the ultimate test, you see. If the soul has flown, then you know you've failed, he chuckles. Your work sounds similar to animacy. Like what? He shrugs. Perhaps others follow our own steps. I have not the opportunity to keep up with the state of magical studies, smiles thinly, and he is also way down in the deep. So there's that. How would you have stayed alive all this time? Big question. Binding a soul to his body was not, turned out, very difficult. We were certain we found a kind of immortality. The body could be destroyed beyond repair, but anything less is quite survivable. I was eager to attempt it. My leg at the time pained me terribly. Old war wound, and I had heard one subject describe its sense of distance from the pain inflicted upon them. They felt it, but it never mattered to them. Which would be a vast improvement. Oh my god, sorry. I remember the first moment, the relief, he says, but he found that after some time the body would remember that it was, after all, dead. There's really no describing what it feels like to see your own fingers rotting away. He makes a face. The smell. I can only imagine. We tried to revive the affected subjects with energy called from the fellows, and it worked well enough. I was able to refine the spell work, keep myself and the others who had joined me as hale as ever. Noah wasn't terribly pleased with the distraction, but that turned out not to be the matter. The mob came and murdered him, and we were sealed in here with the rest of his tools. But we still had the Addra, you see, and enough souls housed in here to feed us for, well, as long as we wished. And so, we had time of it. We did. We were able to preserve the furniture over the years. We had little meetings in the Grand Chamber. What a nice little family we were. He grin fades until it had to end. What happened here? Wow, this is crazy. This is such a deep storyline. Okay, what happened here? Here, you mean with them, the Addra? All of it. That's a long tale, and my patience has diminished with time. I will tell you what happened recently. It was Addra beetles. Oh, you wouldn't think it was something just so small, so mundane, that they came swarming up from the lower reaches and started to feed upon the live Addra. Survival. Damn it. Go on. We tried to fight them off, of course, but it was impossible. Kill one or two more behind it. Something must have driven them up here. We don't know what. They all but amputated our Addra limb. Not enough to support all of us. Not enough rooms and tapestries, everything. But enough for me. None of the others knew the spells required. Their only part in it was simply to lie in the Addra coffins and be revived. By me. It was an obvious choice, wasn't it? No more of that, no more of anything. I swore I'd burn them all to kindling if they came near. Fortunately, you made that unnecessary. How would you do that to your companions? You're a soft-hearted, and it was you who put an end to their mortality. They weren't anyone's friends. They would have licked the brains off of your cracked skull if they could. There wasn't enough life to go around. That was all it was. That's all it was. And 2,000 years more than long enough to get to know someone. Think on it this way: you sent them on their way, and they would live again in time. Isn't that comfort? I'm looking for the master below. Do you know who that is? None of us took such great titles. The only master of this would be Noah, our king, our poor grief-maddened king. He laughs. How could he call himself such, I wonder? Noah is dead. The mob would not have retreated without having killed him. He thinks a moment, and then, if we could preserve ourselves despite our deaths, then so perhaps he could also be. I am sure I considered the possibility once when it had all come crashing down. If any man would prolong himself, it would be him. I wonder, Was it he who drove the Aldra beetles up here from below? His face twisted with anger. Who stole our Ardra source? Does he mourn his son yet? The mewling fool that he should rescind our feeding upon his statue? A possibility regards him with some called. All of it this time, it would surprise me. Can you tell me about Adna? Our great lord, a wise man in his day, until his son was lost in accident. Some small unfortunate turn of fate. That was fate, right? You have come but a little past the sealed chambers. You must know by now that Adnoa did not make it well. He chuckles. This moment to his grief has outlasted him. But his madness provided opportunity, a promise of immortality for all of us. If it was found on the behest of a grieving father, what did it matter? He had a flock of devoted servants. For we had to find the soul in question, to bring it back from whatever it had gone, to house it somewhere suitable. He indicates the statue. And such discoveries have costs. Something the rabble didn't understand. Wow. Okay, so this Mad King revived his son way after he died in this crazy ass, huge ass statue, which I guess makes sense, because if you're going to be doing it, you're going to have to like make sure you can see it up close and have every single detail. And by having it this big, you know, you have just that. You torture people and use their souls to prolong your own life. You don't deserve immortality. Let's kill him. It was all for a good purpose. I'll show you. One of our spat is done. Just how malleable a soul can be. He rises from the throne. Your blood holds far more life in it than the Ardra. Man.
Leave it to me! Need to try something else! That rough! Oh, leave it to me! Leave it to me!
Of course. You're not getting through me.
Karubutinje,